Valheim. Welcome to the afterlife. You've died and a whole brave new world has opened up. Few gamers would have missed the explosive growth of this new Steam title, developed by Iron Gate AB, actually below a Swedish company, and it's published by Coffee Stain Publishing, who is also responsible for other titles such as Satisfactory that I've covered in the past. Maybe you have the game, maybe you're thinking about the game, but you probably quickly realize that cooperative is where the game shines. But to do that, either you need to run a local server such as through the game, but then no one can play it when you're off the game, or you need to host a server that is off the client. And this is where this video comes in, showing how easy it is to get a dedicated hosted server up in literally a few minutes of effort. I've chosen PingPerfect as my hosting provider, having used them for years across games such as 7 Days to Die, Ark Survival Evolved, Conan Exiles, and now also Valheim. This video is not sponsored, it's not a paid for video, I just wanted to show how simple it is to get things up and running. If you're keen to try it out, I have an affiliate link in the description below which will help to support my content. And before I get into the meat of the setup, if you enjoy this, hit the like button and feel free to subscribe as well. Helps me out and it's free. First thing is that we go to the PingPerfect site by hitting that link, and we're going to scroll down here to, and this way if you want to do a 7 Days to Die server, Ark, or whatever, you can do that as well. It has Rust, Daisy, etc., Minecraft, but we're just going to go to Valheim. If you want to, you can actually do a 48-hour trial as well. That might be worthwhile, but let's look down further here. It will go through a bunch of the features such as the instant server setup, which was actually really fast, global locations, backup, enterprise hardwaring, FTP, free web hosting is actually pretty good. You have your game panel, good customer support, money back, game switching, DDoS protection. Of course, you have a mobile control panel as well for your tablet or your phone. But we're going to choose here from $131 per month. On the right side, you'll see the auto summary is going to start at 13.10. That's $130 per player. And we're going to go down here a little bit. You can choose if you want to do a longer billing cycle. It will give you a discount. So consider that if you actually want to have a longer 3, 6, 12, you can otherwise just start with do it monthly by monthly. You can choose the location. Now, it doesn't really matter. Don't do the extreme performance. You shouldn't have to do that. But let's try USA Atlanta. If you want to get a little bit of a discount, do branding by PingPerfect, and we will get a little bit of a discount here on the right side, which will make it a little bit cheaper. You'll see 69 cents off per month. If you want to host it on SSD, which makes loading a little bit faster, consider putting that on. Support level, leave it at standard. Slots is where if you want to have more, you can increase it, but if you're just playing with friends, just start at 10. Game priority, you should be fine at just normal priority actually. Put in your host name. Let's do my server, and we're going to do a server password 12345. Now you can actually change the server game name later on, but it's quite tedious because it requires raising a ticket and they have to change the folder structure because that's how the Valheim server right now is managed. And it's nothing to do with PingPerfect, it's just simply how the server is working because it's still early days for it. But with this, we're going to do continue. Once we're here, review what you've ordered, make sure you're getting in the correct location. You can change all these things, but it's a little bit more tedious than just getting it right from the start. $12.41 monthly, not too bad if you're sharing with a few friends, and we're going to hit checkout. Of course, you have to fill in all your details of who you are, your address, of course, because it's a billing account. They're going to charge you, and then you can decide, do you do a credit card, do you do PayPal, Skrill, or PaySafeCard? I never used that, maybe it's some European thing. And once you fill that out, you hit complete order, and they will start in the back end to just set things up. It'll take you a few minutes, but it actually shouldn't take very long. PingPerfect will mail out the details in an email to whichever email you put in. It'll tell you how you log into the panel, how you gain access to it with a username and password. It will have the connection info here, which will tell you where you connected. It'll also have query info and FTP if you actually want to FTP it, which you probably shouldn't need to unless you're actually putting an old save on it or you're pulling the save off as a backup. It's a bunch of buttons here, and none of them are really necessary initially. You just want to make sure you start and stop it. Configuration files, if you want to later on change some of the password or the folder name. If you want to update it, let's say there's an update on Steam, you use this one, you click update your server from Steam. Backup data, something you probably should do every few days. If you want to ban or unban IP addresses, let's say your friends are causing a lot of problems, but don't give out that password. But at this point, all you need to do, hit start, and it will start up the server. And how do you join this server? Really simple, like any server. Start game, start, cancel here because you don't want to create a new one, and you do join game and you filter for whatever name you actually put in. It might take a while for it to actually go through all the servers globally. It has had some issues with that in the past, which I believe the recent patch I think has made a little bit of an improvement, at least because they had an issue with not being able to list all the servers. But search for specific server name that you put in initially and then just connect and join it and enjoy your game with your friends. And that's how easy it is. Enjoy it with your friends. Everyone will be able to access it, even if you're offline, be able to play, grind, fight, and have a lot of fun. And if you have any friends who are looking to set up their servers, well, why not share this video with them to help kick them into action. So what do you think about Valheim? Are you enjoying it? Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, like the video, and I will see you next time in the afterlife.
Special thanks to the great patrons supporting the channel. If you would like to join the vetted community and support these videos, do follow the Patreon link.